Hey guys, today I'm with Tiberius, and we're just doing a little stage drill to keep him sharp. Some of this is pretty simple, but he's a really good dog. He's my personal dog. So some of the things that I do with him are a little distracting and challenging, and I figured I would just put a little video together today to kind of show you some of the things I do. I might pet him and walk off on him. There is going to be food in this for him, but I mean there's food on the floor. I might throw some food on the ground right there, but he's not to get off the board. If he does, and he'll hear a tone of disapproval. Right now he's standing up. I can just help him out by telling him to sit down. Good. We use at Waller Canine a marker word of good. It is that. It is just that. It's good. It's nothing else. And if he does good, then he'll get some food. So one thing I'll do with him, he also knows leave it, so we kind of put leave it and stay together, as I'll just tell him to leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good. Leave it. Leave it. No. Leave it. So right there you guys heard is a tone of disapproval, which is no. Now he thinks that if he's on his board, then he can just pick anything up if it's on his board. Leave it. Leave it. Good. Good. Leave it. And of course, that's sitting on his feet. No. Leave it. Even if he looks at it, I give him a tone of disapproval. It's a start to failure. Okay? And so no is the tone of disapproval I use. And if I want to, I'll just reiterate what he should be doing instead of something else. Come. Good. Find it. Find it. Find it is synonymous with search. So if I tell him to find it, he knows that there's something that's not with me that he should be trying to find. It just depends what the drill is. Sit. Good. It just depends what the drill is. Sometimes it's a tennis ball, sometimes it's a retrieving dummy, sometimes it's food. It just depends. If it's a bird, if you guys hunt, that could be that. It's just anything. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good. Good. Come. Heel. No. Heel. No. Heel. Good. Heel. Okay. Good. Heel. Good. Good. Find it. Good. This is just to kind of try to get you guys into the idea of some training drills, okay? Here's one that I do, and I'm kind of mixing this up and just being dynamic with it because Tiberius is trusted like that at this point, and we can get some good stuff out of it. I'll tell him to heel, and I'm going to just walk heel. I'm going to walk a tight circle around the motivation, okay? If he looks at the heel, if he looks at the motivation, I'll either tell him what he should be doing. No. Heel. Good. Good. If he looks at the motivation, I'll either give him a tone of disapproval or I'll tell him what he should be doing, okay? And sometimes I might do that together. No, heel. And then we can continue that on. I'll toss some food in the floor, walk over it. I don't want him checking the floor. I want him looking up at me. He doesn't have to look at my eyes. I'm not a big eye contact person. Just because we do a lot of walking out in the woods. I need the dogs to be watching things that are going on, but I need them to be positionally aware. So a lot of times when you see high end obedience, they want the dog to be looking at me. In my world, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I want the dog to be aware of potential game, or I want the dog to be aware of their surroundings. I don't necessarily want them to be looking at me the whole time. Leave it. No. Good. Heel. Heel. Now the board also is very rewarding for him. So he might step on the board, heel, because he gets a lot of rewards around the board. Heel. No. Heel. Good. Heel. And when I stop moving my feet, he should automatically sit. That's something I've pre-programmed into him just through training. And how I do that is I take the heeling at the side and him getting food. Every time I stop, if he wants food, he sits. When I start walking, he walks. When I stop walking, he sits. He has to sit before he gets food. That gives us a nice prompt sit once the feet stop moving. He's always looking to sit. It's not me forcing him to sit. He's always looking to sit so he gets reward. And then his release is, okay, find it. Okay, find it. Good. And he can just get the master reward at the end whenever we're done training, but you know, he could eat for days. So really, it doesn't really matter if he takes the rest of that, because he'll still be hungry. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, we're always looking to help. We're training dogs, we're boarding and training. We're going to get in some group classes. We're here in Theodore, which is right outside of Mobile, Alabama, and we'd love to help you guys. Please reach out, and we'll see you next time.